Alright, you guys, it's time for my pre-pay-per-view video for AEW Revolution. Now, if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have notes with me to make sure that I do not forget a single match on the card. I have terrible memory, so bear with me, if I look down and up. But, alright, so let's dive right into this pay-per-view card. So, let's start with the Young Bucks versus the Inner Circle. Now that has been a pretty good build-up. I want to say the Young Bucks will win, but I actually have a feeling that Chris Jericho and MJF might actually win. I have that feeling. And I think that the Bullet Club is, the TNA Tag Team Champions are going to actually cost the Young Bucks the titles. I think it's only a matter of time before they turn on them, and I think that this would be the time, I think, or the appropriate time for it to happen. I don't want to see the Young Bucks lose the Tag Team Championships, but if they do, that's fine. They don't need the tag team titles to be relevant at all, so they can still have marquee matches without them. So if they lose them, then, so be it. But just like I said in my other video when talking about the Inner Circle, I miss Sammy Guevara, so come back soon. Maybe you'll come back during this match. Maybe he will cost MJF and Chris Jericho the titles. Who's to know? And now, also, after that, Team Taz versus Sting and Darby Allin in a street fight. So that's going to be interesting. I'm curious how much Sting is going to be involved in that match. He is clearly past his prime. He's in his 60s. I don't think he's going to take too many bumps. I hope he doesn't. I don't think that it's safe for him to take too many bumps. I'm really not sure how it's going to go. I think it's smart for it to be a street fight because it allows him to take less bumps. It allows him to more believably be able to keep up with the younger guys because, they're able to use weapons now. I don't know. I think it'd be a pretty good match. I'm a fan of all of them. So, people complain about Sting being in AEW, but WWE had Goldberg, and I'll say this, I've said it before, Sting on his worst possible day is 10 times better than Goldberg on his best possible day, so do not complain about Sting. Alright, the women's title match, Hikaru Shida versus Ryo Mizunami. I hope I pronounced both of those names right, because like I said in my last video, I hate mispronouncing names. I feel like it's insulting to the wrestlers. So if I ever mispronounce a name, I apologize ahead of time. But I am so excited for that match. I have not been super excited over the women's wrestling in AEW, so I'm super excited for this match. I think that they have a chance to put on an amazing match if given the time. There obviously hasn't been any build-up because it was just she was just a winner of a competition to fight the champion, but I still think they're going to put on an amazing match. Speaking of pretty good matches, we got Adam Page versus Big Money Matt Hardy. I don't really know how I feel about Matt Hardy's new character. He's an okay heel, He's doing good at it. I don't know why they stopped Broken Matt Hardy. I guess maybe they thought it was played out, but I'm excited though. I'm excited for it. The winner, how is it? The winner gets the first quarter earnings of the loser. So I think it's going to be pretty good. I predict that Adam Page is going to win that, unless the Dark Order turns on him and costs him a match. We'll see. But either way, it's going to be a great match. And then we have the ladder match to crown the number one contender for the TNT Championship. The contestants so far in the ladder match, or competitors, I should say, this is not a game show, Even though, ironically, the first person I'm naming is Cody Rhodes, who is a judge on a game show. But Cody Rhodes, Scorpio Sky, Penta El Zero Miedo, another name that I apologize if I mispronounced, Lance Archer, Max Caster, and to be announced. So a competitor that we do not know of. So this is where I'm curious. On AEW Dynamite, we found out Paul Wright, aka formerly known as The Big Show, said that AEW just signed a free agent to a multi-year contract, a free agent who is Hall of Fame worthy, he said. A lot of people are assuming that they're going to be the person in the ladder match. So everybody's trying to figure out, okay, who is Hall of Fame worthy? Who, would be known to be in ladder matches? The top two names I've seen online were Christian and RVD. They're both free agents, so it could easily be either of them. I'd be okay, I guess, with either one. They're both great. I'm a fan of both. I would love if it was CM Punk. I think everybody would, but, clearly it's not going to be CM Punk. It's not going to be CM Punk, but I'm just saying I would love if it was. But, so I don't know. We'll see who that's going to be. And then you have Miro and Kip. The best man, Miro and Kip, versus best friends. I love anything with Orange Cassidy. Absolutely anything with Orange Cassidy. He is fantastic. This match is going to be great. I'm so excited for it. Like I said, Orange Cassidy, gold. So excited. And you have the Casino Tag Team Battle Royale. I love Battle Royales, Royal Rumbles. Some of my favorite matches. Actually, the Royal Rumble is my favorite match. So Battle Royale is the closest thing to the Royal Rumble. I'm absolutely excited for it. I can't tell you which tag team I'm predicting. I have no idea. I'm so excited for it, though. Absolutely excited, because their tag team division is amazing. So, there's so many talented tag teams. You can't go wrong, no matter what. On the pre-show, you have Riho and Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker and possibly Rebel. So on Dynamite, they said that she might still be injured by then, and Britt Baker would find a substitute if needed. So I'm curious who that substitute might be. Hey, listen, all right, hear me out. If CM Punk signs and is in that ladder match, and Britt Baker needs a tag team partner, could it be CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee? Nope. Not going to happen. Neither of those things will happen. Would I love it? I would love it. Is it going to happen? Absolutely not. And then that brings me to the main event. Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship in a exploding barbed wire match. Exploding barbed wire. So I did my research. That match is going to be fucking nuts. I'm sorry. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to curse on YouTube, but holy, my God, it's going to be freaking crazy. I'm so excited for it. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope they're both going to be okay at the end of the match. Hope nobody gets actually injured. I love hardcore matches. I love ECW-esque matches. I absolutely love it. This is even more violent than anything I've seen in ECW. I've only ever seen these matches in Japan, so I'm just super curious. Super curious what's going to happen. All I know is it's going to be a fantastic match. I have no idea who's going to win. If I had to make a guess, I want to say that Kenny Omega is going to retain. It's not going to be a clean win, though. He's going to get help, probably. I would love to see Jon Moxley win, but either way, it's going to be an amazing match. I really hope nobody gets injured. I'm so excited for it, though. Oh, I'm so excited. I love matches when you see things that makes you wince. when you're watching and you're like, oh God, oh, and like the whole time you're wondering like, are they still alive? Is everybody okay? Like you're getting that, that excitement, that I haven't felt in a while as far as like hardcore matches goes. It gives me that nostalgia of like all of Mick Foley's like crazy matches, especially his ones with as Cactus Jack versus Triple H in the late 1999, early 2000. I mean, those matches that they put on were amazing. I mean, as far back as 98, 99, 2000, they had so many different matches. Even further than that, Triple H and Mick Foley put on some of the most violent and awesome matches I've ever seen. I mean, Mick Foley obviously is known for that. But honestly, I would love to see Mick Foley show up in AEW as the referee for that match. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like a lot of referees are going to be like grossed out and like what the fuck am I watching? But I feel like Mick Foley would be like the absolute perfect referee for that match. But I mean, like I said, that's just me. But yeah, so this is the card. We have this pay-per-view tomorrow. I'm so excited for it. I will make a post video for it, giving my reactions and responses to not only the pay-per-view but my own video, and my own pre-video, this video. And I just gotta say, I think this is definitely gonna be one of AEW's best pay-per-views thus far, because there is not a single match on the card that I think is going to be boring. So a lot of WWE pay-per-views, there's, 1 or 2 or 3 matches where I'm like, like, I can go make dinner during it, I can leave for a bit, it's no big deal. But, I mean, I'm going to be, like, centered in on every single match during this show. I mean, it's just so much talent. And the stories that were told building up were amazing. I mean, AEW is at the top of their game right now. And I'm absolutely excited for this pay-per-view. If any of you have any match predictions, please feel free to let me know. Like I've said in all my other videos, I love ranting. I love talking about wrestling. I love going back and forth. It's my favorite thing to do, is to talk to other wrestling fans. So please comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy AEW Revolution. Yeah.